welcome back to another vlog. This is our first vlog as a family of 4 with 2 under 2, and let's just say it's been rough so far. I'll fill you guys in. I'll fill you guys in when we get home and I can sit down and like talk to you guys. But my girl's not a sleeper, so we've been struggling a little bit, but Lane's been adjusting really well. I was really worried about Lane, and we are headed to the doctor's right now. We went yesterday, and unfortunately her weight dropped significantly, close enough where we were like almost having to get readmitted to hospital because she dropped quite a big percentage of her weight. So we're going back in today for a weight check. We did start supplementing with formula, just to get her weight back up there.
She ate more last night, so we think that
yeah,
she'll be fine.
I think she'll be okay. She's definitely eating the bottles we give her, but I was solely breastfeeding before, and you don't know how much she's getting, and I don't think she's sucking hard enough. I think my milk is in officially, or like I can fully express my milk now, but I don't know what is going on with baby girl. So
Nipples are used to Lane.
yeah. So the doctor we're seeing today is a lactation consultant, so I'm going to ask a few questions about all of that too, but hopefully she just can start breastfeeding normally and we can get our normal thing back, because I don't necessarily want to formula supplement her whole life. You're gonna go left here, babe. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. Sorry. We are gonna try to wean off the formula at some point, but she needs to get her weight back. So headed to the doctor's. We got both babies with us in the car. It's so cute. You can see both of them. There's a little bit of a glare, but listen. Pour. Hold here, ready? Good job. Now ready? Hold here. Very good. Let me crack eggs. How you wanna do this? Go ahead. Good. Good. Head. Good job. So good. Okay, that's all we do now. And then ready? Go run it over here. Okay, you want to push this down? Push it down. And you hit this. Pull this forward. Ready? Whoa. Good. Next one. Good. Next one. Good job. Next one. Nice. Another one. Very good. Hi guys! Welcome back to another little vlog. Our first week is 2 under 2. I think I started this vlog already actually. And you know, life happens. So we've been a little overwhelmed here. It's definitely been an adjustment, but I want to get back into vlogging and not take too much time off. This kid has become a little bit more needy. That's for sure. Always wants to be held, and that's a little bit difficult when baby Sissy wants to be held, but we're doing really good so far. Daytime, I feel pretty good. Nighttime is when the blues come, you know? The sundown scaries is what I like to call them, because that's exactly what it is. There's this doom feeling when it comes to be nighttime. Her sleep is what I like to call atrocious right now. So we are working on that, But besides that, she's been an easy baby. If I could just get her sleeping normal chunks of time, we'll be good, guys. But I look scary. No makeup on. Exhaustion. You can see it in my eyes and like the dark circles around my eyes. This is real, guys. This is what mom life is. 2 under 2. She is 6 days old today. No, 5 days old today. She'll be a week on Wednesday. So I know we mentioned the supplementing in like the first little clip of this. Her weight did go back up once we supplemented. So the doctor was very happy with that. And we're going back on Wednesday to get another weight check. And hopefully I could stop the supplementing. I honestly haven't been doing it after every feed like they at first suggested, because I feel like she's eating now. I don't think my milk was in at that point. So I was really, she was starving. The poor girl was starving. But Laney's been really good with his little sissy, and it's been not too hard of a transition. I definitely have a hard time with change. I know I mentioned this in quite a few vlogs just because I knew it was something that was going to affect me. I don't do well with change, and I had it with Lane, I had it when we moved here, I had it when I got Frank, I had it when I went to school. There's just like a depression that comes over me for a week or two, and I do get over it. Lane is playing with his toy right now, so. But I'm definitely in the thick of that right now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and that's why I feel like I haven't been vlogging. I mean, my life is crazy regardless, but that's that. So we are just chilling. We had a crazy snowstorm yesterday. Honestly, not as big as they were expecting, but we got a lot of like wintry mix, so it just turned everything to a sheet of ice. And Matt's outside shoveling right now. The neighbor came over with a snowblower, trying to get our cars freed. I don't think we'll be going anywhere for a little bit just because that doesn't seem safe. There's no reason for us to be going out anyway, but I hate more than anything being stuck in the house. You took a Banky? You found a Banky? Okay. These are the Bankies that we like. Let's leave her one, okay? They're the Dr. Brown's Bankies. Both my kids, these are the Bankies they like. And she loves her swing. Lane did not like this swing in the slightest bit. And it makes me really happy that she likes it because it gives me a place I can put her down while I get stuff done. And she seems to be awake in it mostly. Like, it's her little wake window activity. And then she sleeps in her snuggle me during the day or on me. A lot of contact naps right now. I haven't like put her down in a bassinet or anything for naps, just for nighttime. You want to go somewhere? Okay. Where are we going? You want to look out the door? Okay. Look. 5 o'clock is here, which means the doom kind of sets in. I had my first cry of the night, and I don't know what it is about nighttime that's like so terrifying, but here I am crying on the internet because I feel like a lot of people go through this, and I want you guys to know if you're also going through these feelings that you're not alone. But I turn all the lights on come 5 p.m. because I feel like that helps a little. But I know this is just a phase and it will pass. So I just have to keep reminding myself of that. So it's a little harder this time around with Lane being so needy and like constantly want to be held, and he can't really speak, but he knows what he wants. He's trying to tell me what he wants, but I don't understand him 100%. So definitely difficult. And also obviously Matt's working like pretty much 24/7. So although he is home and he is able to help, it's hard. we're heating up dinner. A lot of family and friends brought us food after this pregnancy, after this birth, which has been really nice. We've had home cooked meals or food bought for us every night since we came home pretty much. So tonight we're having ziti and meatballs. What's wrong? What do you want? What would you like? That's in the oven right now heating up, and hopefully tomorrow I can like leave the house a little, because today obviously I wasn't going anywhere with the snow and the ice on the road. But I feel like leaving the house, even like packing the kids in the car and going to McDonald's, which I know sounds crazy, but doing something like that like will make me feel better. Just like leaving my house. I'm not a homebody, so being stuck in the house for days on end really gets to me mentally. Delaney wants berries. But another thing that has been kind of stressing me out this postpartum journey has been the feeding situation. I didn't have this problem my first time around, so I'm completely in a different boat with this pregnancy and this postpartum journey. She definitely doesn't eat as well as Lane, or my milk didn't come in or something. She lost a lot of weight, which we talked about. So I was supplementing with formula. I'm trying to like wean off of that and supplement with my breast milk, or hopefully get to the point where I can exclusively breastfeed again. But today I kind of was not supplementing all that much, and I feel like she's been awake a lot today. Not necessarily fussy, but awake a lot, and I'm wondering if that's because she's not eating enough. So I'm all in my head about everything this time around. I don't know why. But I feel like last time it like came more naturally, which is funny because it was my first kid. I was a first time mom. I didn't know what I was doing. And yet this time around, I feel like I don't know more. Like I'm asking my friends more questions, and I'm like constantly like, is this a problem? Or like freaking out about like little things. And hopefully that goes away soon. We're going to the doctor Wednesday again to get her weight checked. And I'm gonna ask them if I can stop the supplementing and then maybe come in for another weight check just to confirm that she's not losing weight after I stop the supplementing, because honestly life is just so much harder when you have to like pump and then give her a bottle, or formula, like give her a bottle after I feed her from my boob. I feel like I'm feeding her 24/7, which is fine if that's what she needs, but I don't know if that's what she needs. She might be getting enough for my boob, and then I'm force feeding her a bottle that takes an hour for her to eat. So there's just a lot going through my head right now, and I know these vlogs aren't gonna be like aesthetic or pretty or all that exciting, but I feel like a lot of moms are going through this journey, and maybe this could help them relate, or just not feel so alone during this time, because I know it's a phase, but it's a crazy phase that you go through for a few weeks where you're just kind of in the trenches, and it's normal, it's to be expected, but it's hard, and you guys are not alone. Want some muffins? Come on. Okay, so little update. It's 9:30 in the morning, and we did not sleep well last night. I have a pimple patch on. She was not good last night. It was a really rough night. She wakes up about like 8 times a night, and I truly just don't know what to do about it, because Lane, like the first night home, I was setting alarms to wake him up every 3.5 hours. And then we went to his first doctor's appointment, and they told me not to do that anymore, or I didn't have to do that anymore. And he slept like 4 hours straight, like straight out the womb. This one, not doing that, and it's truly taking a toll on me, making me very emotional, not sleeping. So it's definitely a much harder situation. I feel like she's a really good baby during the day, no complaints. She's not like a fussy baby at all until nighttime comes. I'm trying to get her to know like day and night, but I don't know what it is. Nighttime, she's up every 30 minutes, so. Hi, I'm vlogging on the phone. I'm making my first venture out of the house with the 2 kids by myself. I am 6 days postpartum. It's her due date, the 27th. It is Halson's due date. And I honestly just mentally cannot sit in the house for another minute because I'm going crazy. And I just can't do it. So I'm out. And I'm gonna go to my parents' house just for a minute, see them. And we'll see how this goes. So the ice is pretty bad. Hopefully I can get to my parents' house no issue, but the road's like so tight. Okay, a little later, we went to my parents, had a good little time. Now Lane is kind of gallivanting the house. This is like the worst time of the day after he doesn't want to be in the back room with me. And I have to just kind of let him roam the house, but it's very difficult when I obviously have to keep my eyes on both kids. Put Frank's dog food back down because Lane gets into that, so I always have to lift it up, and then Frank doesn't eat because the dog food's not on the ground. But baby girl is in her Snuggle Me on the couch. So I just being okay right now. Sometimes I cannot put her down at all. Sometimes she lets me. So my new glasses actually came in today from Warby Parker. I'm gonna show you what I got, but I'm excited. They're kind of similar to my last one. Don't mind the messy house. I just truthfully, I can't clean. I just don't have time. And when I do have like the hour or so of nap time when Lane's asleep, I rest. I'm exhausted without sleeping, and you know how it is. So I look it, I feel it, but here are my little glasses. I got the Percy frames. So it's like a little tortoise shell frame, and I'm blurry right now because I have my contacts in, so it's kind of hard to open my eyes actually, but I think they're really cute. I think they're really similar to my last ones, which were the Waylands. I honestly don't know what ones I like better, but they're very, very, very similar, so I'm not too worried. I honestly don't wear them all that often. I just wear them around bed time for the most part. So I just got a video up for you guys. I really want to get this house tidied up a little because it's getting to be overwhelming. Since she's being good in there right now, I have like a few minutes to myself, I feel like, to tidy this house up before we do dinner. We're doing chicken fajitas for dinner. It's kind of been like a staple lately, I'm not gonna lie. We've been doing them a lot just because they're really easy, and honestly I really enjoy them. So what are you doing? You're being silly.
Do it again, do it again.
Go! Matt uses these little like grilling baskets for the fajita vegetables, and they've been working really well. I feel like he really likes using these because then they're grilled and not on the stovetop. We've been using them a lot lately because we've been making fajitas like twice a week. Right, Lane?
Let's go.
Our girl is wide awake staring up at the photos we have above the couch because I guess they're black and white and she can really see them. So this is a good little wake window activity for her while I get some stuff done. I can't even explain the state of my home right now. It's just disaster. This room becomes a disaster every single day with Lane, like multiple times a day. But just everything. What are you doing? Hi. But just the whole house is really stressing me out because there's just stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna try to clean a little bit of this up and make myself feel a little better. I just spilled so much breast milk, and that kind of stuff enrages me. I get so angry. But I kind of tidied up the kitchen a little. It's not great by any means, but it's a little better. It makes me feel a little bit less overwhelmed, but I'm actually feeling decently okay tonight. Usually 5 p.m. hits and I'm like a ball of tears. But today I'm doing okay. So I feel like hopefully we're on the up and up. But I just want answers to my supply. Like that's what's like killing me right now. But Matt's bringing the chicken in, so we're gonna cut that up. Got all the things on the table. Lane has berries to start. It's the only way I get him in the high chair. So. Good morning, guys. Another day of looking exhausted. No makeup on. I actually might put some makeup on in a little bit. We have Halston's 1-week doctor's appointment today. So I definitely want to put myself together. Happy to get out of the house, that kind of stuff. Lane is making a ruckus. She loves her swing, and I'm so grateful that she does, because that's the only place I could put her down pretty much during the day that she's content in. So, very grateful for the swing. Lane is gallivanting. And I'm actually logging onto my work computer to check if there's any updates on my maternity leave stuff. If you guys have been around the channel, know the things about my work stuff. I made it to my maternity leave, which is crazy. If you guys know what went down, if not, if you're new, I got laid off my project back in October. And I was on the bench just trying to find a new project to get on the past few months. Luckily, I don't know why my company kept so many of us for so long, but luckily they did, and I got paid from October to now, which is January, and I am going to be getting my maternity leave. So that is a blessing, and I'm so happy it worked out the way it did. Thank you, baby, because that was definitely stressful for Matt and I for a little bit there. So I'm feeling pretty good today. I cleaned the whole downstairs, I'm doing laundry, made the bed, like doing the things to feel like a normal human, and it really, really does help. I mopped, I swept, like I feel like we're getting things together. So she's asleep. We leave for the doctor's probably like in an hour, so I'm going to feed her again soon. And I'm very curious to know what they say about her weight, because if you, I guess it was this video because this is my first video back, but she lost a lot of weight the first day out of the hospital. And so they were a little concerned. We were supplementing with formula. I kind of started weaning off of that, and I was supplementing with my breast milk. But honestly, I don't think she needs that either. So I've done like, the past few days, I've done like 3-ish bottles of extra breast milk. And I'm going to see if I can just cut that off. And just when I think she's fussy or really needs a bottle, I'll give her a bottle. But I'm going to try just to do the exclusive breastfeeding. Our breastfeeding journey is definitely different than with Lane. Lane was a very easy breastfeeder. His latch was like harder to get a hang of, and it took us a while to like actually get going, but my milk definitely came in really easily with him. I had a good supply with him. With her, things are different, but she's actually kind of starting to stir right now, so I'm gonna feed her. Got some makeup on, feeling a little bit more myself. Today's honestly a good day. I feel productive, I feel like a normal human. So, Halston and I are off to the doctor's. I'm gonna run and get myself a Diet Coke really quick first. Just outings like this, like being able to go get a Diet Coke and just drive town for 10-15 minutes is life-changing. Like, just stuff like that I need to get out of the house. I don't need to necessarily be going to a bunch of stores, but I'm definitely gonna be doing that earlier than I did with Lane, I think. One, it being tax season, I need to go to stores. Like, we need to grocery shop, we need to do things, like, and Matt can't leave the house to do that. And I honestly can't even like ask him to watch like the kids while I do it, because he needs to be like full on working. So that being said, he is watching Lane right now because he isn't all that busy as of yet. And I think he'll be able to do a little bit of work while Lane kind of gallivants around. Hopefully is the goal. So okay, we're back in the car. She's a little fussy right now, but she did super well. She's 7 pounds 9 ounces now. Oh, girlfriend. So she gained 9 ounces since when we were at the doctor's Saturday, and today is only Wednesday. They wanted us to gain an ounce a day, so she like well shot over that goal. So they gave me the okay to stop supplementing and just to like keep things milk on hand if for some reason I feel like she's not eating. So it's really good news and I'm excited, so happy about that. Doesn't have a tongue tie. I asked about that, and I asked just like overall sleep questions because we're not sleeping, and he pretty much just said to not feed her every single time she wakes up if it's not been 90 minutes. So definitely she is waking up and it's not 90 minutes, so we're gonna just try to like rock her maybe. And he had a very bad second nap. Girly cat is sleeping right there on her snuggle me, and he's playing with my straw. There's nothing left in it, don't worry, I'm not a bad mom. But the TV has been on a lot more lately. It just what has to happen for all of our mental well-being, I feel like. So right now I'm watching Below Deck. It was a postpartum show I watched with Lane too. I feel like I need like mindless, stupid reality TV, like lighthearted, bright. So if you guys have any good show recommendations, let me know. But that's what I'm watching right now. And then he comes down from his naps and he hands me the remote and whines because he wants Toy Story on, or give Mouse a cookie. So we're watching some TV. It's like 3:30. He woke up so early from his nap, unfortunately. And he's been waking up really early in the mornings too, at like 6:30. I don't know what's up with him lately. So he's not sleeping the best. But we're just gonna chill. I think my friend's stopping over tonight at some point with dinner. She's gonna see the baby. 4 p.m. comes around and all the lights go on because that is unfortunately when the sun kind of starts to set here. Honestly, we haven't had really sun. It's been like gray skies. But as soon as it starts getting a little dark out, I have to brighten the house up, and I find that helps a lot. So Halston is sleeping in her swing, or like not really asleep actually, she's kind of just chilling there. Lainey's walking around with a granola bar. He has been playing in the sink for like an hour. He loves the sink, so my friend just stopped over and got us food. Matt got the vodka burrata sandwich, and I got the same thing, just like the pasta entree version. And holy moly. Yeah, hot honey. Isn't that hot honey as well though?
No.
Oh. So I'm just losing my mind. Look how freaking delicious this looks. Yum. I don't know. Yeah, I will. So good. But she brought flowers and some little Trader Joe's things. Like, she brought some of my favorite snackies. She brought croissants, little pancakes for Lainey, and these are so yummy. So that was very nice. Very grateful for all my friends. We're gonna eat. Babies are crying. We are braving the cold again. Going to my parents' house to drop stuff off. I have stuff from so many people that has been collecting in my kitchen. Tupperware and random stuff. I'm gonna go do my round, drop it all off today because I am getting overwhelmed by the clutter on my counter. So, just like my aunt dropped something off. Well, my cousin actually, but cousin, family, friends. I have some stuff from my mom's. So I'm gonna do all that, let Lane play for like maybe a half hour, and get back home before nap time, but I'm kind of pushing it. It's already 2 o'clock, but I'm happy to report that I've been feeling so much better postpartum depression, baby blues related. I feel like yesterday was the first day where I'm like, I think I can handle this. I can do it. But the first week, I think it's like a full week of feeling really crappy for me, especially like really sleep deprived, especially with her. With Lane, we weren't as sleep deprived, but it definitely still took me a little bit of time with her to get my feet on the ground. So happy to report I'm feeling more myself. I think my mom is gonna end up watching the kids this weekend, so Matt and I could do a date night. And I feel like it's still pretty easy for us to get out of the house because she's not at like a fussy stage yet. If she's just being held, she's perfectly content. So we'll probably do like a late dinner and get Lane down. My mom will watch Halston while they like chill and watch TV, all the things. So that's gonna be a nice little get out of the house, just Matt and I, before tax season is underway. So he will be working this weekend, which sucks, but I think he'll be like not too busy where we can still do a little something. I think we're gonna even try to go to a store, get out of the house for a little. I'm not too worried if she's in her carrier and not like being around people, but okay, I definitely didn't vlog much today, but quickly I'm gonna do a little update here because we finally have enough milk to start freezing because I'm not supplementing anymore. So all the milk I was pumping, I was giving her. And now I don't have to do that. So I just want to try to mix this up because it's kind of stuck to the sides of the bottle, but whatever. So I'm going to just do like 3 bags, I think, of like 2 ounces. And I feel like that should be pretty good to start. I'm going to use this to measure because I'm not going to be using this bottle. So let's do Sharpie.